Pete Davidson reveals how he proposed to Ariana.
Millie Bobby Brown talks about her friendship with Drake.
And Matthew Hussey opens up about his future with Camila Cabello.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
Oh my gosh, Ariana Grande just threw some major shade at Gabi DeMartino, you guys.
Yeah, but first, you guys, Kim Kardashian just joked in the funniest way about North possibly having a different aunt. On Monday, Kim Kardashian posted an Instagram story of her watching the 2003 Disney Channel original movie, The Cheetah Girls, with text over it that wrote, quote, North's new obsession, #Cheetah Girls. In the post, Kim tagged Adrienne Bailon, who stars in the movie. And okay, in case you forgot, a long time ago, Adrienne Bailon actually dated Rob Kardashian. The two were together for a couple of years, and it's no secret that they did not end on the best terms. In fact, Adrienne later opened up about their breakup, claiming that they ended because Rob wasn't faithful. But she did remain close to his family. Anyways, back to Kim. So Kim actually shared a series of Instagram stories while watching the film, and in one of them she actually poked fun at the idea that Adrienne could have been North's aunt, captioning it, quote, should I break the news to North that this could have been her auntie? Adrienne responded the following morning with her own story, saying that she just woke up to Kim's post and then added her own commentary on the film, writing, quote, this hairstyle and this outfit followed with hysterical, cheetah-licious. But the walk down memory lane did not stop there. Clearly, everyone was feeling the feels because Kim then shared a super old, scary movie she made with Adrienne and a couple of the other stars from the Cheetah Girls, encouraging everyone to watch it. I loved the entire thing that went on during this. I think it's, did you watch the movie, the 3-part movie? I watched part 1. I think it's hilarious. Apparently she made this with the Cheetah Girls when they were on tour. I'm also a big fan of the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, so you're a little biased.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I thought it was cute. I think this is really ballsy for Kim to put out there. Either she definitely is shading Rob. Like, this is, you just don't do this. If my little sister put out something about my ex-boyfriend now that I've like moved on with my life, I'd be so mad at her.
Me too, actually.
So, either she's like shading Rob or it's like an inside joke that she knows Rob won't get upset about it. And I do think that she and Adrienne remain friends. So I think that that's kind of where she gets away with it because they actually do keep in contact and they do stay in touch. But wow, I don't know. If this were my sister, I would march to her house, knock on her door, and yell at her. In her W magazine feature, Millie Bobby Brown is opening up about her relationship with Drake. Millie Bobby Brown opened up about her friendship with Drake, and after hearing what she had to say, it sounds like they're basically best friends. Also in this interview, she revealed that the very moment of their initial meeting, which turned into a lifelong friendship, it all started when Millie and Drake were both in Australia last November. She was in the country promoting Stranger Things while he was performing at a concert, and they just clicked. She said, he invited me to his concert and now we talk all the time. I ask his advice. I know what you're probably thinking, just because they talk all the time doesn't mean that they're BFFs. Well, I think we beg to differ because Millie was actually one of the selected few to receive a special leather jacket with details of Drake's Scorpion album before the album even dropped. So I think that's more than enough evidence, you guys. Moving on in the same interview, she also opened up about going bald for Stranger Things. Although at times she did feel a little insecure with her barely there hairstyle because of the way people reacted to it on the internet, she ended up embracing the baldness, and now she says it's the best thing she could ever do. She said the shaved head was a big deal. On one hand, it was cool. When you're bald, rain feels like a head massage. I walk in the rain and people would look at me like I was crazy. I'd be smiling, so happy to have the water hit my naked head. But on the other hand, people stared at me wondering if I was sick. She went on to say that some people would laugh at her and be kind of hurtful, but added, in the end, being bald was the best thing I ever did. Being different changed my life. I wanted to embrace my baldness and hopefully inspire people. And now that's become my message to the world. I love that. I wish I could go bald.
I know.
I'm like, maybe I can. My husband, he's like, he has great hair, but he's like, oh, I hope I keep my hair for forever. I'm like, I hope you lose it. I love a bald head. I think they're just so cool and so edgy and so sexy. So I love that she's embracing baldness at such a young age.
Yeah, that's the biggest part about this story. She's so young, and I feel like when we are at the age, we are typically incredibly insecure about trying anything different. So imagine being at that age and having to shave your head for a role. I think it was probably a huge growing experience and learning experience for her. I love the way she talks about it, and I love that she's BFFs with Drake. That is amazing.
It's so funny, my girlfriend who actually used to host the show on DHR, Danielle Roubaix, she did an extra kind of like exclusive this past weekend at Comic-Con, and she interviewed Millie and asked her the same thing, like, who do you look up to the most in the business? And she also said Drake in that interview. So I really think they're close.
I love this. Can they work on literally anything together?
They should do music.
A movie.
I bet you they're gonna do music together.
I would die. I would die. Okay, you guys, Pete Davidson has finally revealed how he proposed to Ariana Grande. And I don't know if any of us thought this was how it happened. It was just a few months ago that Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson revealed that they were dating, and then just last month we all found out that they were engaged, but we didn't know how he got there. So, even though it took a little time for them to officially confirm the rumors, Pete Davidson has finally revealed exactly how he proposed. So Pete was doing a stand-up performance in New York at AV Zog Middle School to support a local charity, and one of the attendees, Carly, tweeted, quote, "I just went to see Pete Davidson do stand-up, and he said he proposed to Ariana while he was smoking weed in bed." Of course, fans had so many questions after that, but when one user tweeted, quote, "Why is he always dropping Ari's name in his stand-up routines? Such a clout chaser." Carly responded immediately saying, quote, "He actually never mentioned her in his routine. He did a Q&A session at the end and my friend asked him how he proposed." This isn't what I pictured for their proposal because that ring doesn't say I proposed while I was high in bed. It says like we went to the Eiffel Tower and I got down on one knee and had a poem prepared and a full song and like Rob Thomas was in the background singing her diamonds, but no.
Well, that's because you know what you want. Maybe Ariana didn't really have any expectations. There are some girls out there who are literally like, I don't care how they ask. And that's cool too. Like maybe she was into it. Maybe it was a really nice room and maybe it was, I was gonna say a really good joint. Like I know I don't really smoke joints, so I don't really know. But like maybe it was romantic in their own special way. Or maybe the first time, you know how it is, like I got married, but when my husband proposed, we discussed getting married beforehand in the car in a grocery store parking lot. Like I told him I was gonna marry him one day.
Oh.
Which is not cute. I mean, that's not like a place you talk about
like,
getting
it was
married.
Our second date.
But kind of maybe like the sixth. But anyway, I think that maybe that was what he meant. He probably didn't want to tell the full proposal story because he shouldn't do that in a stand-up routine, you know, in the middle of wherever he was.
I get that. I guess we can give him the benefit of the doubt and say, I think there's
more to this story.
There's more.
There's more.
He maybe got down on the knee after they got out of bed, right?
On a balcony in Paris. There it is.
Ariana Grande just threw some major shade at a YouTuber, Gabi DeMartino, after she posted a video impersonating Ari online. In case you missed it, Gabi DeMartino recently uploaded an Ariana Grande parody video online, and to say Ari fans were unimpressed would be, well, a huge understatement. In the video, Gabi is seen dressing like Ari, doing her makeup like Ari, and even laughing like Ari. And despite the fact that this was all supposed to be in good fun and Gabi is actually a huge fan of Ariana, fans still came after her once the video was posted. Though this actually isn't the first time Gabi has been attacked for impersonating Ariana. In fact, a lot of viewers call her out on the regular for trying to look like her, but this video definitely sent that hate over the edge. One person on Twitter wrote, quote, "Gabi is still trying to be Ariana," with another fan saying, quote, "That Gabi girl been trying to be a carbon copycat of Ariana for years now. It's not cute, it's creepy." For a minute, it even seemed like Ariana agreed. How do we know? Well, you guys, she took to Twitter herself to react to the video saying, quote, "Yeah, this ain't it." Obviously, this tweet only added fuel to the fire. Gabi, however, did respond to Ari's tweet apologizing for the video and saying she wished she never put it up. Gabi's sister Nikki even chimed into the conversation trying to help, tweeting, quote, "Wait, is this for real? My sis has been supporting her for years, going to concerts, buying merch, promoting the F out of her stuff, and this is how she gets noticed, LOL, when she does a parody owning the hate she gets on the daily? Shaking my head." Gabi herself tried to clear things up with the Arianators, tweeting, quote, "I mean, all she saw was that weird Harry Potter scene from the video, but now the whole fandom, which I'm a part of, is tearing me apart. My heart is being ripped out. This isn't fair." But that's not all, you guys. Once Ari realized that Gabi was getting all this hate, she hopped back on Twitter to say her initial tweet was only a joke, writing, quote, I was just being funny. I knew they'd laugh at that. My bad, babe. It's all love here. You know that. Ayo. But next time, can you wear more neutral tones and not do the cat laugh? Just kidding. This really got to me because I've actually watched Gabby's channel and Nikki and Gabby's collaboration channel together. And they've both been nothing but supportive of Ariana over the years. I know Gabby has even met her backstage at concerts, and I do think this was in good fun. Ari is familiar with her stuff, so I don't know why when you have that much power and you know if like one tweet can send your whole fandom at someone, why even joke, you know?
It's because I read this clearly as a joke. I think people don't have a sense of humor out there. I think people get so easily triggered by anything and everything, and I think you have to somewhat, whatever you consume on social media, you have to kind of take it with this separate filter. It's not real life, and usually what you're reading, it could be 2 or 3 different, it's supposed to be considered a certain way, but you don't know until you like read it a couple times, marinate on it, investigate kind of the circumstances. I read this, this ain't it, as a joke, because Ariana would never tweet that out and be mean to someone like that, unless it was clearly being rude to her, which it wasn't.
Yeah, but on the other hand, when you think of someone being your idol, like I already overanalyzed text messages from my crush. I couldn't imagine my idol tweeting something that could come across rude or kind of shading me. It would deeply affect me, I think, because this is someone who I really look up to. So I'm thinking from that standpoint, if you are going to recognize, one of your biggest fans, do it in a way that's like obviously being sweet, or do it in a way that's like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, whatever, because that means a lot more to them than that tweet meant to Ari, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think when Ari came back supporting her, that was where that came through.
Yeah, that was really helpful. I'm happy she did that because she didn't have to do that, and like that was necessary.
Really sweet. So it seems like Camila Cabello and Matthew Hussey are possibly taking their relationship to the next level. Camila and Matthew have been dating for quite some time now, so it's not really surprising that the two have already talked about their future together. In fact, Matthew, who has kept a pretty tight lip about Camila, opened up to the Australian website New Idea about their relationship. And you guys, he couldn't be more smitten with her, and honestly, I do not blame him. So in the interview, he gushed, "I'm really happy." And in fact, he's so happy with Camila that he even talked about wanting to start a family in the future. He said, "When the time is right, I would love to start a family, and my mom wants me to as well. I've got 2 younger brothers, and everyone is taking bets on who will make mom happy first, but the good thing is my cousins are having babies, so my mom's got babies around her. The pressure is off us." I mean, he obviously didn't name drop Camila when he said he wanted to start a family when the time is right, but it is hard not to put 2 and 2 together, especially since Camila has said in the past about how happy she's been after their relationship went public. I mean, going to babies is a huge jump. I mean, I'm way older than Camila, and I'm still not emotionally ready for it, so I don't know, maybe they are really serious, more serious than we thought.
They are definitely a lot more serious than I thought. I had no idea. I thought that they were dating and they made each other happy and they're in the honeymoon stages, but like, are they in the possible starting a family stages? That's just a lot to take in. But here's the thing, if they're happy, I'm happy. I only wish them the best. I do think it would be a lot to start a family in the near future, considering Camila's crazy, busy career. She's always touring, performing, writing. Like, I think that's just a lot right now, but it just goes to show how committed they are to each other. Little did we know, man.
That's what happens when you date a relationship expert.
That's so true.
He is literally experting her through life.
He's like, I got this, babe. We're gonna work through this. Here's how.
All right, do you think that Camila and Matthew are gonna be starting a family in the near future? Predict in the comments below. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either, but I want to hear from you guys about this Ariana Grande drama. Do you think she was trying to shade Gabby and then realized that she made a mistake? What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments. And that's pretty much it for today, so we will be back here tomorrow.
Bye, you guys. Okay, I haven't been here for a while, so I have to get caught up on DHR, and if you're in the same box as me, you better click in that box over there to see Miley Cyrus shading Taylor Swift. I actually need to click. I don't even know what that is.
It's a story, Erin. You gotta watch it.
Wow.
Yeah, but then you guys click right here and subscribe because we are back here like literally all the time.